What's up, y'all? It's your boy Young Ange, and we are back here today with another special reaction video to One Piece Chapter 1041. Appreciate everybody for tuning in today. I'm excited. I've been waiting a long time for this. I don't even want to waste no time, actually. I see that the title of the chapter is Komuraski, so it looks as though we might be getting a origin story in terms of Orochi, or like a little bit more background in terms of Orochi. We might see the end of him, Wano seems to be wrapping up right now. But either way, I'm looking forward to the show. I'm looking forward to the chapter. I'm looking forward to the reaction right now. If it's your first time jumping in or first time watching my videos, please make sure you guys go ahead, hit subscribe, hit like, comment below, and let me know what you guys think about the reaction. What you guys think about the chapter? No spoilers. I ain't playing with you niggas. I ain't playing. But again, without further ado, I definitely want to jump ahead and get this chapter reaction going. So make sure you guys go ahead, hit that subscribe button. All right. Chapter 1041, Komurasaki. Ninji and Yonji. Ooh. They're getting beat up in the book. How does that work? Oh, wait, no, it's still like they're poking out of the book. Okay, I was thinking like they were, I was thinking they were actually like particularly on the page. We got this Drama 66 Cold Blooded Voyage, Volume 5. This is for bullying Sanji. Okay. So that's actually the reason why I was thinking that, she was trying to do it actually because she's one of Big Mom's, children. Of course, she would have to pretend or at least make it look like that's what's going on. So, all right. Shout out to my boy Oda. Hope he's doing healthy. And all the people who are tripping on Oda for skipping weeks and whatnot. I heard that some fans felt as if Oda was taking too long to put out the chapter. His health gotta come first, y'all. Like, if how upset would you be if One Piece story didn't finish? Right. And beyond that, you just want to wish him good health overall. He's given us an amazing story. So, take as long as a break as you want, Oda. We support you out there, and we're looking forward to the journey. Like, we want to see where this goes, but no, do you really want it to end? Like, come on now. All right. I spoke with Zunisha briefly. What the fuck? We're starting already? Yo. How do I find the thing? Oh, it's loading. Anyways, all right. I spoke with Zunisha earlier, but I still do. Oh, stop. Don't do that to me right now. Don't do that to me right now. Come on. What we doing? Trying to get this computer up and going. Shit. That's too much encoding. Let's pause or stop it for a second. Encoding overload. And we're back to date. Yep, just started chapter. Shout out to you. Was it Janid? I don't know how to say it. I apologize, bro. But fuck with you. Yeah, I'm just starting the chapter. I'm excited. I spoke with Zunisha briefly, but I still do not have the whole picture. What has he learned? Okay, Momonosuke, I wait your orders. He even said his name. Okay. I have come to fight by your side. Yeah, this is what's happening right now. Incredible Momonosuke. You really can speak to it. Just like Odin predicted, you're the one that's meant to lead the world to its dawn. Okay. So this is all right. I learned why I cannot die here from my father's journal. But it seems he tore out the most crucial pages? Really? Why would he do? Maybe could it be that he didn't want to get the answers, or he didn't want to hear? He didn't want to know. He didn't want Momonosuke to know what was taking place. What made Father and Roger laugh at the final island? The true importance of this task still eludes me. It's not like Father was an all-seeing prophet. If he was still alive, would he still want to open Wano under these circumstances? I'm sure he would. I'm sure Odin would. I'm not as wise as yo. Stop crying. Stop crying. Momonosuke. It's not the time. Right now is not the time. Right now is not the time. I am not as wise as he was. I think of the potential dangers to the people of Wano, and it makes me want to keep the borders shut. Does that make me a coward, Yamato? No, it just makes you cautious. Things are the world outside of Wano isn't much better right now. Third floor castle interior. All right, we have Raizo and Fukurokuju out here. Battle's over. Victor. Okay, perfect. They showed it right away. It's not hot. Raizo, not hot at all. So they really wrapped that one up. So that's another one down. Huff, huff. In this era, even shinobi are free to choose. Fukurokuju. Hey, you're one of the samurai. Why are you still here? You are one of Luffy's dono. Punt, we must hurry. The preparations are almost complete. Okay, what are they planning? He's going to probably do like some super jutsu or something like that. Or try his best to do like a super jutsu or something like that. Second floor treasury, blast it all. Fukurokuju, you good for nothing ninja. Where the hell is he? Komurasaki's on the ground. Did she try something? He better not have escaped on his own. Was that tremor earlier due to Conjuro? With any luck, this island will soon be history. She got back up and is playing again? Or did she fall over because of everything that's happened? Read it. Conclusions, laugh tail. Or said. I feel you. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. But what part of it though? It's either Odin ripped it out because he didn't want the wrong people to read it. Certain details about like location or something along those lines, like that could be it. Or what it actually was. I'm sure he actually wrote what it was in the journal because he wanted to like cover everything, but I'm sure that he didn't want Momonosuke to actually know, or if someone was to get a hold of it, what was actually at the island. Knock it off this instant. How could you be content strumming away in that damn mask? Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Knock it off this instant. This is life or death. It's not like you always have to wear it off. Take it off. I still can't tell if you're the real Komurasaki or some kind of wraith. Ooh. Is that the ceiling falling on him? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Damn it. Why can't I transform? Maybe because he's injured? No, that wouldn't make sense at all. Oh, does that have to do with the music? I don't believe that would have been the case before, though, unless she got drugged or something. I can't get loose. You were so distracted that you still haven't noticed. Cough, Komurasaki, you halfway. Why are you just sitting there? Get this debris off me. I used a sea stone nail to ensure you wouldn't be able to change into that monstrous form of yours. What are you saying? I thought you loved me. Loved you. Don't be ridiculous. There isn't even a shred of affection for you in my heart. Facts. Where'd she put the nail? Did you say? I used to see some nails and show you wouldn't be able to change into that monsters. Huh. What? It's almost poetic that your favorite song is also Moon Princess. I love that tune, Hiyori. Really, it's called Moon Princess. I'll practice it even harder now. He cherished it too. Kozuki Oden, my father. Look at the face. How could I simply smile when I play for you? I can only imagine what her face actually looks like underneath. You know that we got that Eren face. I wonder who's gonna have the crazier face, Eren or Hiyori right now. Castle Basement, live on Kiku. Ooh. Was that finger piss? Oh, they going back. They going back and forth. Oh, no, I respect it though, because yo, god damn, that's a hard shot. That's a real hard shot. I can't wait to see that in the anime. That's a hard shot. But I hope like we get like a little bit of detail, like just kind of as that happened, because that would look super cool. Oh, and the other one's sitting out. CP0. Oh man. Damn you, Izo. Okay, he's even showing the facial reactions. Maha. So Izo has managed to take one of them out, but the other one is, I don't think he intervened at all. Doesn't look like. Taking one of us down with you was your plan from the start. Damn it. Why is a surviving member of the Whitebeard crew helping these upstarts? Hurry, get Nico Robin. Ring ring. Oh, what is it now? It's just one thing after another. Listen, this is a direct order from the 5 elders. Ooh, okay, whatever is about to be said is about to be crazy. It might be a buster call. Or sorry, a buster call is fucking called, but like they might tell them to get. No, they should know that the Navy's already on their way. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't have that piece of information. You are to eliminate Straw Hat Luffy immediately. Yo, he's a threat. He's a threat. What are you talking about? Straw Hat is in the middle of fighting Kaido. You can't expect me to interfere in that battle. It's impossible. We are aware of the difficulties. Who's that back there? Oh, Drake? The world-class nature of this battle is what makes this important. Don't you get it? This order is a necessary precaution. Do they expect me to just go down empty-handed? All right, Drake, what are you up to? Even we aren't privy to all the details. What's the deal with this crew? Is Izo talking about the Straw Hats? Is that what he means? Elsewhere in the basement, there's nowhere left to run. The whole castle is burning. Is that Sanji or bro? Who's that? Okay. I won't let you die. Who's that? Okay, they got them. Just hold on a little longer. Hamlet, we need to get out. The place is coming down. Leave it to me, master. Wanda, Kara, let's go back into the dome. Right. We don't want to get thrown off the edge. Is this island going to hold? Who's that? Is that Nekomamushi saying that? Hey, you're still alive down there, aren't you? You're still alive down there, right? Frankie and oh shit, Zoro. Tell me you're still kicking. I can only imagine like Frankie yelling for Zoro right now. We're bouncing around like we're really. There's so much that Oda's got to pack into this. Okay, dome interior, frontal lobe floor, beast pirate's bath. We got here. What a commotion! The shockwave was insane. Traffy and the others must have taken down Big Mom. What's happening with the fire? I hope Usopp and the rest are okay. Can't he produce rain? Nami could solve a lot of this problems right now. I guess I understand why Zeus is upset. Remember, Zeus, who matters more now, me or Big Mom? Himimaru, Komochio, you two were amazing. Here we go. Why you don't You do that. You do Nami, of course, as he's still crying. You'll be all right, yo. Just watch out for the debris falling down. Master, come here. We can't. Oh, Marco, we can't drop our guard yet. The island is still the most dangerous place on the planet. Sure. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's this? Okay, okay. They really beat Big Mom, boss. Captain. If we get a rooftop piece, I'll be really happy. Real happy. Whoa. Should we brace ourselves? Yeah, you're tired. I know you're tired. Kids been going at it this whole time. Kids should be exhausted at this point. Kaido's still up there. No, we're done. No, we've done our part. Even if Kaido is the one that comes back down, I have no strength left. Let's fucking go. I just need that one. I just need a little bit, just a little bit of what's going on top. I have no strength left. And Luffy's still going on. Luffy hasn't transformed at all, like to put up. So I have no strength left to put up a fight. That's what Law is saying. And Luffy is just nonstop. Luffy can't. I feel like he might get knocked down again. Ooh, we're getting dialogue. We're getting dialogue. Yeah, we're getting dialogue. Fuck yes. Hey, did you feel that? They actually did it? He's upset. He's upset. Does he mean like feel the tremor, or did he feel Big Mom's hockey dissipate or something along those lines? Huh. Lin, they beat her. Just with his voice, it blew Luffy back. Oh wait, no, okay, he is using his hockey. His hockey's going crazy right now. You can see the black lines there. Jaggy and them really are amazing. Is that mouth of yours just for show? Hello? Don't you know how to speak? Is this a throw? Hold on. Mama, how old are you? This might be a flashback? Because he's not saying that. Let's go! 15. To be young. So this is the first time teaming up. So this is your first time teaming up with Rocks. He's a good for nothing, but trust him. If something's bugging you, come tell me. The name's Lin. I'm the woman who will rule these seas. Damn, and we finally get her face. Or we get like a nice like drawing of her face. Nice to meet you. Now that I think about it, me and that old hag have a lot of history together. So they're talking from 15. Wow. And this is Kaido 15? This Kaido who's 15? Let me go back a second. I have to be young. Yeah, so Kaido's 15 at this point. Wow. Me and the old hag have a lot of history together. How could I let this happen? We just swore that we help each other get the One Piece. Weeping drunk. Is that Luffy? Is that Luffy? Let me zoom in. You know, I don't like to watch the full thing when it's a big panel. Damn. Gear 4, Snake Man. Gomu Gomu no. Hold on. Zoom out a little bit. Hydra? That's fire. That's fire. Fists back by Fury. Luffy's fierce onslaught. He's not slowing down. And he knows he can't waste this opportunity. He cannot waste this opportunity. Don't talk to me about your dreams. Your dreams made the people of this country starve. I'm giving Gear 4 one last go. I won't stop swinging until I have nothing left. Where are these punches coming from? He can't even see them. I'm kicking you out of this country for good. Let him know, Luffy. So this Luffy saying that this is his last time at Gear 4th. Okay. So that is important information. That is very, very important information. I think that technically confirms we're not getting a Gear 5th. I know there's been speculation. There's definitely have been speculation. There's been talk in the community whether or not he's getting Gear 5th or Awakening, but they've been hinting more at an Awakening. However, we definitely got confirmation at this point it ain't going to be a Gear 5th this time around. There's still a lot more left of One Piece. Who knows what's going to happen with Blackbeard and, you know, the admirals and things along those lines. But no, cool chapter after overall. Yeah, like how Luffy, okay. Yes, Nami can. Law's been saying he's got no strength left for a while now. Yo, Law's full of shit. Law's a liar. Law's been taking care of this entire situation. Like, I'm still kind of amazed at what happened with I'm still kind of amazed what happened with Big Mom. That kid played the kind of ending role, but I get it. Like Law set the whole thing up. Last time trying Gear 4th, I think that means after this we may go Gear 5th. We have the opposite understanding from it. I hear, like, I see what you mean, but I'm taking it as like Luffy saying that this is where I'm currently at, and from like I'm giving it my all at this point. Like I'm gonna give it my all at this point because my prediction is that Luffy is like how the battle is going to end. Luffy's using like Awakening on Wano and is like punching Kaido between the ground and him, and it's like a bouncing effect between like Kaido and the ground, which is like an endless set of punches. So if Snake Man is like the most he can do at that point, maybe he can go Gear 5th or some other I don't know what else can he pull out. Like I want to see the Awakening though. I know we gotta get an Awakening no matter what. We definitely are getting an Awakening. I think that's confirmed at least. If we get a Gear 5th on top of that, I'm fully for it because Oda would take this shit to the stratosphere. No, this chapter was cool. We got to see Big Mom. We got a little bit, so we understand that Big Mom has been with Kaido since he was 15. So I wonder how much older she still went by Lin at that time. I think Big Mom just came about when she started having so many children. However many years ago was that? Because I think Kaido is supposed to be in his 50s, late 40s, 50s, from my understanding. You see this as a strength final attack, and maybe he unlocks a new power. He isn't aware of like Awakening. Yeah, he's not aware that he's even capable of an Awakening. Like it wouldn't fathom with Luffy. Like I think that Kaido is gonna go. He's gonna awaken himself. I think Kaido is gonna awaken himself and put Luffy again in like a detrimental position in terms of like. I don't know. He's got to be falling or something like that, where you know it positions Luffy that Luffy's above Kaido, and the ground is able to bounce, or he's on the ground already, and he makes the whole place turn into rubber, and then somehow he ends up like above Kaido, and it's just like knocking the shit out of him. The flashback is gonna be wild. I hope we get a little. I don't mind if we take a break for a flashback. I thought we were going to get a little bit more of the Komurasaki situation, or at least see her face, because we need to see her face to really get what she's kind of like put into how she's been looking behind the mask this entire time. Because the mask is just to like present itself in a way of like same way. Not Fukurokuji was his name. I forget his name right now. What the hell? Her bodyguard. He like the same way like his face changed, and like it was so bitter that it actually physically changed itself. I don't think she physically changed it herself, but I think she has like a real like upset face that like it could be like on that Eren shit from Attack on Titan, where he really kind of like, okay, that's a headlining kind of picture. But the way that Luffy, but the way, going back to what you said before, the way that Oda drew Luffy is one of the craziest I've seen him. I thought he hit new gear at that point, because I'm like, I didn't recall that Gear Fourth had like the I guess the smoke, or kind of like I'm pretty sure it's smoke that goes behind him. Yeah, we need Denjiro. We need the whole Dendro situation. I think that's a 5-year until. Okay. Okay, I haven't seen those. The Vivre cards. That should be the one wiki I can check out. Yeah, no, I definitely it's smart Luffy. He knows not to waste this opportunity right now. He knows that Kaido is gonna be in a position like Kaido's not stupid, but like, I don't know. Kaido's an emotional character. Kaido's a very, very emotional character, and I feel as if he's constantly let himself down. Like, that's like during the dialogue and the things that he said has made it sound like I wasn't even able to, what was it, protect the island. I'm not even able to protect the island. So he just sounds like a depressed case, and we knew it because he's technically suicidal. You know, we got to watch out for, he wants to die. Because I feel as if he wasn't because he wasn't Joy Boy, and he's lost certain things that put him in a position like Yamato's mom. We haven't gotten the background story for her. Obviously, we're gonna get it in the flashback. Hopefully, if he was supposed to be, you know, obviously protect her mom, and I'm guessing that, you know, the world government, or probably the world government or something happened to her where she got sick or something where he wasn't able actually to protect her. And, you know, as Joy Boy, she feels as if that Joy Boy would have been able to do that, you know. Yeah, so Denjiro is who I was speaking about. Like, Denjiro needs to still appear in the manga. We haven't seen him in a while. I think he's like, you know, been hiding in the roof or something this whole time. Did they show, like, I don't know if you guys happen to see it, but did you actually see where she put a nail in Orochi, where Komuraski put the nail into the Orochi? Because I didn't notice that part. Like, what page that was. At some point it happened, but I don't know if they actually showed it or gave a good amount of detail. Like, I'm sure Oda did, though. Oda doesn't miss anything. I'm glad we got some rooftop, though. Was laughing as well, but nice. Still like, he's now serious. I think that he downplayed what Luffy and like the next generation is capable of. You know, he didn't even see that he's looking for Joy Boy, and the only person who could possibly he knows he's the strongest in the world, but he only believes that Joy Boy would actually be the person who can take him out. He knows Shanks can stop him. Definitely Shanks can stop him, which is like no small feat. But the person to actually, Shanks isn't someone to want to kill Kaido, right? Luffy has reason to shut Kaido's whole operation down. Shanks could lose not valuable men. I'm not saying that like he wants to sacrifice Luffy, but it's certain steps obviously that he needs to get to, or you know, Luffy has to prove himself obviously to be worth that straw hat. And because when he gives it back to Shanks, it's going to be an amazing moment. Because we really need that Rocks flashback. I think we're getting it soon. I think in the next 2 or 3 chapters. Yeah, I think within the next two or three chapters. I hope. Did they say we're getting a break? Are we getting a break next week? I hope not. But you know, I respect Oda either way. Oh, he's so they did point out though that he's a weeping drunk right now. Like his state of mind, he's drunk and he's upset of what's taking place. I get like he has a drunken style, but I feel as if he still has. I feel like his sober style can be just. I guess it depends. So if he awakens and then he goes drunk and he drinks himself into a frenzy again, then he might be able to, like, take it up a notch, even further past awakening. But it's gonna be exciting when we actually get that. And that Hydra, that's fire. It's Gear 4 Snake Man Hydra. Like, he can't even see the punches. Luffy's punches are so fast, Kaido cannot even see them right now. Swing until I have nothing left. Like, he can't even see them. But what matters, but is he using Conqueror's Hockey for these punches is what matters. Or no break, man. Nick, I respect you. Yeah, no, he didn't. Yeah, no break. Fire. I'm kicking you out of this country. And see, Luffy as well has never. Did he say he's gonna kill Kaido? Or when with his interaction with Momonosuke, I'm trying to remember if like when him and Momonosuke decided to join together to fight Kaido. I think Momonosuke had asked Luffy to kill Kaido, but Luffy's thing has always been to take him down. Luffy feels as if as long as I beat you, like that's it. There's nothing more that I need from you. Luffy doesn't actually want or intend to kill anybody. I think the only person he might, like even the Admiral, I don't think that I don't even think he wants to kill the Admiral because that's what he's upset about. He wants to take down Blackbeard for sure because he set that whole situation up, but he understands the principle of what took place in the Navy. It might take place, it might change things, but super speed and that he can't see plus invisible punches with Conqueror's Hockey. Are they expressing that though? Like I don't see. Okay, I do see the boost. I do see and the clash of the Conqueror Hockey on us is crazy right now. Like how many punches does Kaido have to be getting? Because actually, if you look at the photo, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm counting about Kaido's getting punched like 9 times at once. I'm seeing right now. That is ridiculous. Luffy's my hero, clearly. Yeah, Luffy doesn't kill people. Like, he doesn't have the actual intention. I think he said, I'll have Kaido's head. Like, let me. You're right. Like, if he, like, said, I'll take down Kaido. Or was it, he said, I'm going to knock Kaido, blow Kaido away or something like that. He said, I'm going to, so that makes me think that we're going to get, like, one of the craziest bazookas we're ever going to see. Or, I saw some speculation, it might be, since it's the year of the tiger, if he does transform, if you do get a Gear 5th, it might be like a tiger form, which would be cool. Like it would work perfectly. It would work perfectly. So I would love to see that. Or the final attack is just something like a tiger related move. But I think the only reason I don't like that is because we haven't, because the whole monkey theme, I would feel like you would want to keep that for the final attack. But either way, like I'm what am I complaining about? Like as long as we get to see what's happening right now, because I'm super excited for a Tiger Man. Yeah, I heard that we might potentially be getting Tiger Man, like Gear 5th might be Tiger Man for the Year of the Tiger, and that would be I like the concept. But now I'm kind of like if he does go Gear 5th, I think it makes sense as he would go Tiger Man because it just works perfectly for the Year of the Tiger. And I like, the symbolism. But if not, then we might get like a tiger cannon or some, I don't know. Because I don't love the attack name, but I'm not making it up. Oda is. Because I like the idea of like a gorilla cannon as like a Monkey D. Luffy final attack versus like a tiger something, but crouching tiger, whatever. So we got throughout the chapter we got taken all over the place. Like so I'm actually at the page that Frankie sees Zoro, but is Zoro based off the angle? It looks like Zoro's falling actually from the floor because it's like caved in, and you have Frankie like throwing his arm, using like his bionic arm to go reach for Zoro as he's falling. So it's like a very last minute thing, because I can't recall if they showed them together in the last chapter, because in the last chapter we showed Zoro on the ground, and then it showed Brooke and Robin somewhere else, just to confirm that Zoro wasn't with Brooke, that he wasn't actually saved in that chapter. But no, this again, like we're in the stretch. We're in the stretch. I think if this goes longer than 10 chapters, I'd be very, very surprised. But no, you know what? It can go another 10 chapters, because I would love some good backstory, like a good amount of in-depth, because we got to see Kaido's backstory, we got to see the relationship with Lin, and then we got to see Rocks. And I feel as if the interaction with Rocks, as well as, I feel as if the interaction with Rocks is going to be pretty in-depth. So everything besides Orochi and Kaido has been resolved. CP02, they want him to go past Luffy. I don't think that the CP0 agent is going to make it to the rooftop. Or if he does, I'm sure. No, he's not, because Drake just woke up. Drake just is going to handle that situation, or try his best to handle that situation. Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Awaken Zone was super. Yep, 100%. They could. I think we got past all of them. Where are the Big Mom Pirates? Did they stay where the Big Mom Pirates are? Because I think they were still on the most of them, like Smoothie and them, are still on the ship, from my understanding. So are they waiting for Big Mom? They're probably going to catch Big Mom at the bottom, anyways, or come across her or something along those lines, because it's not the end of Big Mom. We have to understand, like, Big Mom, it's the end of Big Mom's on Wano. Like, her part or her contribution to Wano is complete. Like, she doesn't have to be that force that prevents she doesn't have to be that force where it's an obvious match up. It's not obvious, but we really need the one-on-one with Luffy and Kaido, versus more than we need the 5-on-2. It was amazing to see, and I can't wait to see it animated, or I might like go back again. I'm like super behind on the anime, but I've wrapped up Jujutsu Kaisen, so the anime is coming very, very soon. I can't wait to drop those. They have. Okay, so they haven't stated where their ship is. They wouldn't leave without her, though, either way. But I think for the most part, we've wrapped things up. We need the confirmation of Orochi, definitely Kaido's backstory. They need to put out the fire, so I'm hoping Nami and Zeus play like a huge part in that. We definitely need to see that. Momonosuke, what else did Momonosuke actually speak to Zunisha about? I feel as if they probably wouldn't have. I feel like that's probably just summed up the information. Like, there might not be too much more to that conversation that they're actually going to put out there, because obviously he said that the pages were torn and he needs to do that. So we need to figure out who either has those pages, or what was it that Odin did in order to like, where would he have hidden it? What about these pages? Maybe at Laugh Tale. Maybe he actually hid the pages at Laugh Tale. So we might get like a Momonosuke Luffy, like in the crew moment at Laugh Tale. Where are they? I don't know. Does Luffy think that he's the chosen one? Sorry, the Gorosei think that I think that Luffy plays the threat to the Gorosei. Who knows what Shanks talked to them about? Shanks really shocked the nation with that one, because Shanks isn't such a well positioned. He can just walk up to them like, hey, watch out for this guy. But I think it's possibly they know. I saw theories, or I heard theories, that it might be Who's is the threat that they were talking, that the Gorosei was talking about. Like, that's who they want to go ahead. They obviously wanted to take out. because it has to do with the Gamu Gamu no Mi. But again, we need to figure out even why the fruit is special in the first place. I was thinking possibly it's the original devil fruit. Like that might be the very, very first one that was ever created. Or it just happens to belong to Joy Boy, or it's the so maybe it was the first devil fruit and that was worshipped by everybody. I think it's almost guaranteed someone was going along with them. Yeah, that's very possible. I think he's gonna. I think it makes perfect sense that Momonosuke should be at Laugh-Tale. I think though he's staying on Wano, and Yamato is actually going to be going with him because he has to play that role now. I feel like he has to play that role. Like him and Tomo are going to be staying in there, and Yamato needs to go with Luffy just because like that's the Odin way more than anything, right? Because I don't, if he's going to permit the borders to be open, he wants to be there to be the not essentially like the line of defense, but he has to be there to greet anybody who comes in. Like that's his role, that's his thing, that's the power and role that he needs to play as the ruler of Wano at that point. What time is it? But no, this chapter has been fire. I might wrap this up. But yo, love, appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Zhine Torres. I think whenever Momo I can see her being the bodyguard, but I think he still has the scabbards. Like the scabbards role this entire time is to look after him, and I feel like they've done it, but they definitely need to, now that there's more of them, right? Like we just like from the beginning we just only saw the two of them, but we need, I think now that we have more of them around, like Ashura is dead, confirmed that he's dead, but more than anything we need, because we've only seen a couple of actual deaths in One Piece, although like if there's it's funny, if we see a death in One Piece, it's someone who lives forever, right? Because the whole Ace thing is like Ace is gonna live forever at this point now, right? No, I think that Momo has the scabbards, in my opinion. That's why I say I think that Momo having the scabbards there is reasonable enough for him to not, and he's a dragon now. Also, he has to have that courage because he could scare away a whole bunch of people alone just to be able to turn into the dragon. And if he's gonna train as the dragon, right? He's gonna train, he's gonna be stronger. He has to put himself in that position to be able to look after Wano. I don't think he's allowed to be I don't think he's allowed to be a waste man if he can't look after Wano. I don't think he's able to be a shogun if he's not looking after Wano. So it makes sense to me that he does go with Luffy to some point to Laugh-Tale and whatnot. But I think that he has to stay there just to protect his country. Because even if Wano opens up, it's not necessarily a country that you come across, right? It's not something that you kind of, it's not one of the major countries that's like on a single level. Like there are certain entrances through Wano which make it more difficult for people to actually come through. I think it just makes it open for the world so that they can come and go, but definitely there are people can go if they want to. And Luffy would protect the island. Like even if Wano got destroyed, or sorry, Onigashima got destroyed or attacked, like it's backed up by Luffy now. You know what I'm saying? So does anybody want to put themselves in that position for the person who took down Kaido to come and mess? Like, are you really going to try and who took down Big Mom and Kaido? Because Luffy's going to be the head of the news, right? I think they will. I think they will, because that's the point. I feel like that's the point. Because the story of One Piece has to do with freedom and equality, right? For the most part, equality. But in this case here, like we need to see we need to see Onigashima open up for the story, I feel, to be complete, because that's what Oden wanted. If we don't see what Oden's desires come to be, then it's not really following along with the story. Like, I would like if One Piece took a completely left turn. The only thing I see happening in One Piece that can make a left turn is if Luffy died before we got to One Piece. Like, that's the one thing I see in One Piece that can really happen, but not happen, right? Because we have to think about Luffy's physical effects that it's taken a toll on him. Like, Gear Second is how was described as he's increasing the blood flow, which makes him go faster, right? And it had and it did have effects on him. He was killing himself as the time went. And I think from that point up until the moment that Luffy was able to oh shit, this is what I think is gonna happen. I think up until the moment that Luffy learned Advanced Conqueror's Haki, he was killing himself. Like, he was really going to the point of reducing his lifespan, because Luffy would do that. Even Conqueror's Haki, and if it's used incorrectly, like, he's still a novice to a certain extent. To like the pressure that Gear Fourth puts on him, I'm sure is beyond just exhaustion. Like, I don't like the Gumu Gumu. It's funny. The Gumu Gumu no Me is low key the bounce back fruit, because that's all he can do is bounce back to life every time he's knocked the fuck down. That's what the Gumu Gumu no Me's special power is the bounce back fruit. That's what we calling it from now on. Chill. It's early. We gotta get the history of the fruit. Like, we gotta get the history of the fruit, what the point is behind the whole thing. Yeah, I wonder if they open up Wano. Yeah, no. They definitely gotta open up Wano. Maybe you'll come to a different conclusion than we did. That's got a point. But I think that I think Luffy's answer to Rayleigh that Roger said was the same thing, was he wants to be the freest man in the world, right? So if Luffy's idea of being the freest man in the world, I think genuinely what Luffy, the thing that makes Luffy and Kaido the same, is that they want to be the freest man in the world. And that plays such a huge part. Like, once they get to Laugh Tale, I feel as if like they're going to we can get a left turn as well. Like, we can get a left turn and saying like they might not even be the ones as of yet. But I think really the point of it is like the One Piece is the journey. Like, you obviously there's treasures and everything. I think it's a giant sake cup, because like one thing that they've always symbolized in the show, like even Bink's sake, I think is the One Piece, right? Like, I think Bink's sake, the whole idea of Bink's sake is often Bink's sake, like it was sake that was supposed to be sent away, or like it was a gift kind of a thing, right? So I think what's at One Piece, or the One Piece, is sake, because what Roger's laughing at is like, hey, you traveled the entire world just to get a drink. Because think about it, Sabo, the form of unity in One Piece has always been has been them drinking at the end of every arc, right? They have a giant party, they sing Bink Sake. So the idea is at the end in the celebration, they're drinking Bink Sake. What? Yeah, like it's so like they go ahead, and so with Bink Sake, the whole idea of Bink Sake is a song that was made, is the actual story of how the One Piece got to where it is, or the story of One Piece, where it's like it's supposed to be delivered here. The sake is supposed to be given to all people, or like given as a form of unity for once the world was one, right? So when the world, prior to the Void Century, where the world was one, the Bink Sake was given by Joy Boy, or the before Joy Boy or Joy Boy himself. I'm not sure how far the story goes, but that's who plays the big part. The Bing Sake was by Joy Boy, and so he left it there. And when Roger went there, he's laughing because it's like, oh, the treasure is a giant 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 cup of sake that all of you and your friends and your crew can join together. So imagine if Luffy, Momonosuke, all the leaders of all the countries and the pirate ships, all the Minx pirates, the Kazukis, the Mink, like everybody together is at Laugh Tale, and they all shared a drink together to form unity and freedom. Like that's what my idea of what the One Piece is supposed to be. So Roger laughed at the fact is like, oh, it's a drink, but it's not. But the whole idea of like it wasn't us yet was that like maybe it was like the drinks weren't filled or something like that. Maybe an additional part of the One Piece is the actual drink, or the drink is there but they didn't have the cups, or like Joy Boys wrote something in the Kazuki language which says, sorry, we forgot to bring the cups for you guys, or something like that, something that would make the entire crew laugh, and like it's just like a gag, where that is really what the case is. I really think that this whole time, like this, I think Bing Sake is the One Piece. Appreciate it, man. For the longest time now, I'm thinking the Bing Sake is the One Piece because it goes with the story. Every arc, they go ahead and drink at the end. It's a party, and it's supposed to form unity. So what I was actually trying to get at was like anytime you see Luffy, Sabo, Ace, the three of them, they're drinking out of a sake cup. When you see Whitebeard and Roger and Shanks, they're drinking out of a sake cup. When you see Whitebeard and Roger, they're drinking out of a sake cup. It's a form of unity, and it's a form of respect for one another. If we're here and we're sitting down, we're drinking, it's a form of brotherhood or peace. Like and the end of the Big Mom arc, not Big Mom. Which arc was it? The end of the Thriller Bark, I think. No, not Thriller. A lot later than that. I think it's after. I forget what arc it is, but most of the time. That goes along with the theory that people like, which is one of the One Piece, is a big part, and a big part of it is drinking sake. It's a part of absolutely. It's a part of them celebrating. Like we think that, hey, at the end of One Piece, there's going to be a huge party that takes place. Of course, there's a huge part. Like I agree, there is going to be a huge party that takes place. But the thing is, it's Bing Sake, which is the actual One Piece. Because if I think because Oda confirmed, it's not like. The One Piece is something, but it's not like a huge treasure. It's not like a particular treasure. There is treasure and stuff that you can get, but I think that it's actually just a drink to that means unity. And then we're gonna go out with a final Brook song. No, read the lyrics. Read the link. I'll have to read the lyrics to Bing Sake. I've read them before, and I was like, yep. I was like, that makes 100% sense. It has to be the case. Bing Sake lyrics, or just watch the translation. Watch the translation in like one of the songs. Like it gives you the background of where it came from. Now the waves are dancing, beat upon the drums. I need that ringtone though. I definitely been wanting that ringtone. It's fast, and it has all these different tempos to it. Like going to delivers Bing Sake, following the sea breeze, riding the waves far across the salty depths. The merry evening sun, the birds sing as they draw circles in the sky. Farewell to the harbor, to my old hometown. Like Luffy, let's all sing out with the dawn as the ship sets sail. Waves of gold and the silver dissolve to salty spray. As we get to the ends of the sea, going to deliver Bing Sake. I haven't made a theory video. I've made it a part of reaction videos, but I haven't made one single. Is this chapter 141 or 140? I'm probably taking an L. Oh no, I did it right. I haven't made a theory video, but I'm pretty. have I heard Ohara? I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that is what the Big Saki is. Sorry, I'm pretty confident that that's One Piece. I think people are like missing that one little correlation between what it is. I put it in comments and things along those lines. Like one of my theories is actually that Zunisha, so Zunisha might have been a Kazuki who was under the Minx. Sorry. So on what's it called? On the Minx, on Zoe, where you have the Night Elder, sorry, or the Night Guardian and the Day Guardian, there were two Kazukis who were in control. Yeah, Big Saki is the One Piece. It's facts. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I'm a fucking detective when it comes to this shit. To be creative, it makes sense to me. I'm surprised that I never see that. Like, I never see anybody say Big Saki is actually the One Piece. It makes perfect sense to me. Like logically, like Oda says it's simple, but like logically to me, that's what it is. If we're talking unity, we're talking freedom, we're talking something that's funny, we're talking something so simple, it makes perfect sense to me that it's Big Saki, you know? Waves are silent, flying through the skull, flying the proud skull of our flags on our sails. So here comes a storm through the far off sky. Now the waves are dancing, beat up the drum, lose your nerves, but it's good to see. But if you hold on, the morning sun will rise. Yeah, so even in the song, if you lose your nerve, this breath could be your last. But if you just hold, so that kind of like has to do with like Conqueror's Hockey, if you think about it. But if you hold on, the morning sun will rise, aka the dawn, going to deliver Big Saki. Today and tomorrow, our dreams are through the nights, day and morning. Waving your goodbyes, you'll never meet again because you guys finally got the treasure. Do not look so down, for tomorrow night the moon will also rise, going to deliver Big Saki. It's to sing the dawn, a song on the new ways. Doesn't matter who you are. Someday you'll just be bones, never ending, ever wandering. Our funny traveling tale. So the whole idea is like it's Big Saki's the fucking One Piece. You can't tell me it's not. You can't tell me it's not. You gotta really be on some shit. But sorry, back to what I was saying before. I think that you had the two Kazukis who one ran the night, one ran the day. Zoe was either like a mink or Kazuki who is working under one of these two elders, or sorry, guardians, or just under one of them. And why Zunisha is being punished was because Joy Boy wanted to take when Joy Boy had to go to what's it called? When Joy Boy had to go to Fishman Island to get the Noah, or when the Void Century battle took place, Zunisha decided to go help Roger go help Joy Boy, which put Zoe in a dangerous situation. So Zunisha was punished for trying to help out Joy Boy, his friend, by walking the seas for however many years until the next person who could give it an order was appointed, which was Momonosuke. Laugh tale. Traveling tale. Like I'm telling you, funny traveling tale. The entire answer to the One Piece is, yeah. All right, I might make a theory. We'll see how today goes. If I come back a little bit later, I might come back a little bit later. If you, Mr. Khalil, if you mind helping me out here, spreading the news, I might, or like once I drop the video, sharing it with me, then I might definitely go ahead and make this theory video later, because I'm very convinced as to what it is. I could be wrong though, because there are definitely a lot of better theories than what I have overall. But I think it just makes sense to me. But no, Zunisha is a Kazuki who, I want to say Kazuki. or Zunisha is a Kazuki or a mink who was given the order by a Kazuki, which was either the Kazuki of the night and day. Exactly. Like he knows the name, but on top of that, I think that Zunisha was the reason. Also, I think that Zunisha was a mink or a Kazuki is because of the eyes. So my theories for the eyes are is that Zunisha, Mihawk, Emu, and um Cavendish are all Dracules. I think that like so Dracul, Mihawk, I think they all belong to the same bloodline. Or similarly along the lines, like they're all swordsmen, really, actually. I could be wrong about the bloodline. I think that Cavendish and Mihawk and possibly Emu are all Dracules, but I think that the whole idea about the eyes is having to do with being a swordsman. So Zunisha was like an elite swordsman amongst the Kazuki and the Minks. That's why his eyes are on like if you have those eyes, you're a next level killer swordsman. So imagine this: what if under Zoro's eye is the same eye that Mihawk has, or the same eye that Zunisha? Because the whole idea is the awakened eye. And think about it, Mihawk is technically always awakened, right? But if you have Cavendish who has to go into his killer alter ego, he awakens those eyes technically. So what if Zoro eye is actually that eye? Or he was on the brink of, or as he's on the brink of death, that's what he ends up receiving in return. So that's kind of like my theory when it comes to who Zunisha is, why Zunisha is getting punished, and a little bit of theories when it comes to like Dracul and Cavendish and Emu, just because like that's how we've seen them so far. We've seen only certain characters have it, and this is my theory and why to me it makes sense that Cavendish, Emu, and Mihawk are all family, at least the three of them, is because one, we don't know anything about Emu, and two, Cavendish last name is never stated. Cavendish's last name is never stated, but he's a prince of his country, and I believe that same. So Zoro's like never opening his eye. It's a theory, but Zoro's never opening his eye. What does it say? Cavendish is he's a part of royalty. He's a prince, right? He's a super prince, and he had to get taken away or he left or something along those lines because of how popular he was, right? So what if Dracul was a member of a royal family as well? Mihawk. I'm gonna call him Mihawk. So what if Mihawk was a part of a royal family as well, and Mihawk ended up going to but he was like more of a rogue in the sense of like him and Zunisha. This is my theory. So Mihawk doesn't have a crew because his bloodline, his royal bloodline, was banished. How can I say this? His bloodline essentially was being punished for Zunisha's actions through the years. So that's why he's still in a castle. And when you think about it, all the seven warlords, or most of the seven warlords, are actually kings and queens, or they have some sort of royal blood to them overall. So I think that Mihawk is actually a royal, and he sticks to himself. Or he has to roam alone because that's the punishment that his family received as elite swordsmen due to the actions of what Zunisha did to help Joy Boy in that. So that's kind of another crazy theory that I have. We'll see if Zoro eye opens. That'd break the internet. But yo, I'm signing out here. It's been a great time. Shout out to my boy here, Zhine. I don't know if I'm saying this right, but I appreciate you, bro. No matter what, Junaid Khalil. So shout out to you, bro. This is a great this is a dope chapter. I can't wait for the next one to for the next one to come out. I can't wait for us to get all these backstories and all these things we're talking about. I can't wait for my theories to be right because I know I'm right about the One Piece. I bet anybody. We can bet money on this. But yeah, it's your boy Ange. I'll see y'all as soon as possible. Send my love, good energy. Make sure you guys go ahead, hit subscribe, hit like, comment below. Let me know. Make sure you guys go ahead, hit subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see these theories pop up. I'm definitely considering it. It's great joining in, man. Catch you for the next stream. Appreciate you, bro. Love, 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 energy. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys. See you guys next Friday. This boy Ange. I'm out. Peace. What we doing? Leave studio. Oh no, end screen.